I gotta tell you, I've seen some wild shit in my life, but this Greenland shark, it's on another level. We're talking about a creature that's been swimming around in the icy waters of Greenland since before Shakespeare was even born. This massive 6-meter long beast has been alive for up to 400 years. Alright, let's dive into this crazy world of the Greenland shark. These things are like the wise old grandpas of the ocean, you know what I mean? These sharks, man, they're huge. We're talking up to 6 meters long. That's like the length of a big SUV. But here's the kicker. They grow so damn slow, like ridiculously slow. It's estimated that they only grow about a centimeter a year. Now, let's talk about where these ancient beasts call home. The Greenland shark lives in some of the coldest, deepest parts of the ocean. We're talking about waters that would freeze your nuts off in seconds. These sharks are swimming around in temperatures that are just above freezing, sometimes even below 0 degrees Celsius. It's like they're living in nature's refrigerator. But here's the thing, they love it down there. So, how the hell do scientists figure out how old these sharks are? I mean, it's not like you can just ask them, right? Well, it turns out it's some pretty wild science. They're dating the shark's eyeballs. I know it sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie. The way it works is they look at these tiny crystals in the shark's eyes. These crystals form before the shark is even born, and they don't change throughout its life. So by analyzing these crystals, scientists can figure out when the shark was born. It's like reading the rings of a tree, but in a shark's eyeball. How crazy is that? Now let's talk about why these sharks live so damn long. It's all about their metabolism, man. These Greenland sharks are like the sloths of the ocean. They move super slow. Their heart rate is incredibly low, and they've got this crazy efficient way of using energy. It's like they're in a constant state of meditation or something. This slow metabolism is key to their longevity. They're not burning through energy like crazy. These Greenland sharks are like the ultimate survivors, man. They've got all these crazy adaptations that let them thrive in conditions that would kill most other creatures. For one, their blood is like antifreeze. It's got these special compounds that keep it from freezing in those icy waters. Can you imagine having antifreeze for blood? That's some superhero shit right there. And their skin, it's like armor. It's super thick and covered in these tooth-like scales called denticles. This helps them deal with the intense pressure of the deep ocean and protects them from parasites. Now this is where shit gets really interesting. Scientists are studying the hell out of these sharks' genetics, trying to unlock the secrets of their longevity. They're looking at things like how these sharks repair their DNA, how they deal with cellular stress, all that complex biological stuff. And you know what? They're finding some pretty wild things. These sharks have got some unique genetic adaptations that might be the key to their long life. They've got genes that are really good at repairing DNA damage, which is a big deal when it comes to aging. Here's where things get a bit heavy, folks. These incredible creatures that have survived for centuries are now facing a threat they've never dealt with before: climate change. The oceans are warming up, and for a creature adapted to cold waters, that's bad news. It's like if someone suddenly cranked up the heat in your house and you couldn't turn it off. You know, humans have known about these sharks for a long time, and they've come up with some pretty wild stories about them. In Inuit folklore, there's this legend about the first Greenland shark. They say it was created when an old woman washed her hair in the ocean and wrapped it in a cloth. The cloth was transformed into the shark, and the old woman's loose hair became its tail. How wild is that? So, what does all this mean for us humans? Well, studying these sharks could lead to some groundbreaking discoveries in the field of aging research. We're talking about potential breakthroughs in extending human lifespan, fighting age-related diseases, maybe even slowing down the aging process itself. It's like these ancient sharks are holding the blueprint for longevity, and we're just starting to decode it. And there you have it, folks. The Greenland shark, a living time capsule swimming in the depths of the ocean. These incredible creatures have so much to teach us about survival, adaptation, and the very nature of aging itself. It just goes to show, man, that nature is full of surprises, and we've barely scratched the surface. Keep your minds open, stay curious, and who knows what other amazing discoveries are waiting for us out there in the wild world of nature.